the name of it, right? My name is Iman Abraham, and I want to welcome you all to my broadcast. I have a special guest today that is in an industry that is actually booming all over the country, not just in Atlanta, the real estate industry. Um, if you all have any questions, y'all can put your questions in the comments for her. Her name is Tracia Reed. Welcome, Tracia Reed.
Thank you.
And she's going to tell you a little bit about her business and how she got started. So let's start with that. Why don't you tell us how you got into the real estate industry?
Whew, I've been in the real estate industry for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I just recently got licensed in the state of Georgia.
Oh, okay.
But I've been in the industry for, I think, maybe 2003.
Oh, wow.
A long time.
So what made you switch up and want to now sell homes? Because that's what you're saying, right?
That's exactly what I'm saying. Now
Right.
I want to sell them. Before
Okay.
I was managing them,
Okay.
cleaning them,
Uh-huh.
everything but selling them.
And so basically
And
you've learned a lot, though.
I've
You're
learned
prepared.
a lot.
Probably going in
lot.
knowing more than a lot of people.
The exam was difficult to get the license,
Mm-hmm.
but I got it.
You did it.
So now I want to tap into the
And
different
you
parts.
passed on the first time, correct?
I sure did.
Girl, that's awesome. Because I've heard
People
how
were-
difficult.
People were crying coming out of the exam room.
Wow.
Literal tears.
Wow.
People were swearing and cussing
Oh, God.
coming out of the exam room.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I was just shaking.
So
I was
as
just
soon as you
nervous.
finish the test, they let you know if you passed or not?
Period. Moment you finish. The moment you finish the exam and you click.
Oh, you click?
You click.
Oh, my God. I wouldn't even want to know. I'm not clicking. I need you to send me a letter.
I'm never doing it again.
I need a letter in the mail.
difficult.
Yeah.
It is difficult. It's difficult. But I got it. So now I take this career to the next level where,
Awesome.
I'm selling the houses and now tap into the big money part of this thing, but it's also a difficult part to tap into,
Right.
So
So what company are you with?
I'm with Century 21 Connect.
Oh, I think I purchased my house years ago. I know
Go
I did.
Century 21.
In 1994.
Wow.
Yeah, 1994.
You got in good. You're sitting on
Right.
some money there.
Right. You know what? That's amazing that I made that mistake because we moved here from Chicago in 74 and I was 9 years old.
Wow.
And I bought my house 20 years later in 94 when I was 29 years old. Wow, I just realized that talking to you. See
Way
what
to
you're
go.
doing? See what you're doing? You see what you're doing?
Way to go. Way to go.
So let me see what kind of questions I have for you here. What motivated you to want to sell homes? That's a great question. What motivated
The
you?
motivation is managing them, cleaning them for so many years for people. Some of them I even find the buyers.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So you were doing the work already
I
without
was.
getting the money.
I sure was.
Oh.
Some of them I even find the buyers and bring the buyers to the
Mhm,
closing table
mhm.
for the owners.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And didn't get that part of the money.
So you said I might as well get my license if I'm going to do the work. Sounds like that's
Period.
what
I
happened.
might as well just get my license
Mhm.
if I'm gonna continue to do this work without being paid. So now I need to get paid.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
Is there
what
any
made me-
type of houses that you specialize in, like condos, apartments, special single family homes?
Well, I specialized in single family homes and condominiums
Mhm.
because those are where I have most of my experience, and I also have a market for that. I have a little niche with those people from the property management side of
Right,
it,
right.
and from the cleaning side of it, I have that little niche going on with those people. And then I plan to market myself bigger now in that same little niche where I can reach out to more homeowners and not just saying that property management and cleaning. Now I'm a licensed real estate
Right,
agent. So
right.
when we finish cleaning them and if they want to sell them and stuff like that, we are already right there having their business and they knowing us and trusting us already.
Now, do you do a certain financial bracket? Because I saw one of the houses that you were working on, and that looked like over $1 million home.
Right.
So-
we don't have any cap on the size of your home. If it's $1 million or $100 home you're selling, call me.
Call me when the $100 go on the market because I'll buy a few of those.
Call me. I will get you a buyer for that, and I will get you the best $100 you could ever possibly get.
Well, let me ask you this: with all of that going on with these homes, how do you stay organized? How do you structure your time to do what you do
Do you know what?
and still be Tracia?
what I do is I get enough sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I just get enough sleep,
Mm-hmm.
and I wake up and I hit
You
the
wake up
ground.
running.
I hit the ground running with my
Mhm.
plans.
Mhm.
I strategize. Pardon me, I can't pronounce that word.
Uh-huh.
But I organize myself in a way where my priorities are my priorities,
Mhm.
and my clients come first, and I know what I'm going to do this morning and who I'm going to talk to, where I'm
Do you
gonna
write this
target.
down the night before?
I kind
Because
of
they
have a
say
weekly.
that's a good idea to do
Yes, I have a weekly schedule,
it. Mm-hmm.
and then my blank hours I fill in
Mm-hmm.
if I can as I go along.
Right.
But I always have my starting point on my
Mhm.
schedule.
Mm-hmm. What's been the most surprising thing about this industry, about selling homes? What has really kind of shocked you that you weren't expecting?
Honestly,
Let's be honest. Let's be honest with the people. Why not?
the most surprising thing is
Mhm.
when I say to someone, I'm now a licensed agent. They're like, but I thought you like cleaning.
Mm-hmm.
I do.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
I thought you like managing properties. I do.
Mm-hmm.
But why would I want to leave money on the table? I'm just saying. Why would I want to continue to leave money on the table
Mhm.
when I see that there's so much more I can do with
Mhm.
this?
Mm-hmm. Now, with those people, knowing that they know you came from preparing these homes for the buyer, cleaning these homes, organizing and all that, have you had to deal with any type of rejection? Like you say, hey, I can help you sell this home, and they say, nah, we'll get a real agent, we'll get somebody with some experience under their belt. Have you had to deal with any kind of rejection yet?
I have.
Really? How you deal with
I
that?
I smile.
Knowing that you're qualified, knowing that you may know more than that agent that they're considering.
I smile at those people.
Mm-hmm.
I take a deep breath, of course,
Uh-huh.
because I'm putting myself in their shoes. I put myself in their shoes. They're like, but she's just our cleaner or manager. So I would say I have an experienced set of team that are my mentors, that train me, the best of the best, the creme de la creme to work with. So it's not just me and me being a new agent that is going to get you the best price for your home.
Right.
It's my team that is going to help me get you the best price.
Now, do you have some clients that you've been working with for years that now know you're a licensed agent that say, hey, Tracy, we're gonna help you. We're gonna, you know what I'm saying? That they do want you. Instead of rejecting you, they're all for it. You know what I'm saying?
I have clients that if I had listened to them years ago, I would already been licensed, and I would have probably sold some of their homes and properties. So now that I tell them I'm licensed, they're like, it's about time.
Right.
So they're rooting for me, supporting me.
That means a lot.
Yes, encouraging me, and ready to help me get the ball rolling. Yep.
So how do you build those relationships to where, like, what do you do to build that trust, to let them know, I can sell your house, I can do this, give me the opportunity? How do you build those relationships?
First, I let them get to know me. I take my time. I build a friendship with people, a relationship where they see that, you know what, we like you. We like you. Then I can.
That means a lot.
Yes, I get them to know me. Just know me. Because if somebody don't like you, they don't care how experienced you are. They just
because
don't
you know what, as I have a degree in sales and marketing, and they say people don't just buy a product. You know what I'm saying? Especially on a personal level.
Right.
They support people.
Right.
They buy you. So it doesn't matter what Iman is selling. Hey, if I'm selling it, they're buying it. You know what I'm saying? And maybe not everybody, but people who know me. So it's good that you build those relationships, because people will support you regardless of what you're doing. Even if they don't buy the house you're selling, they may tell other people about it. You know what I'm saying?
And that's
good.
what I do. That's what I use. I just get people to know me. Know me, trust me, like me, talk to me. It won't. It doesn't even have to be a conversation about a house. You know, I like to go out. I like to meet people. Like when I go to karaoke and I sing karaoke, it's not just to go there and sing. Go there and talk to people.
I know you like karaoke.
I do.
You like your karaoke?
I do. I do.
Yeah, that takes me to my next question. How do you promote what you do? You know what I'm saying? Especially on a large scale. I know this is going to help. You'll have this recorded. But how do you promote what you do? What's your primary means?
As I said, I love karaoke. So besides meeting these people in their homes about cleaning and property management and stuff like that, I'll go to karaoke bars and I meet a lot of people that way.
Really?
You know, a lot of people, all different kinds of people. And the first question sometimes is, what do you do for work?
Right. People
you know,
always want to know that.
People always want to know, what do you do for work? Oh, besides singing karaoke and drinking whiskey, what do you do? You know what I mean? So that will leaves me to ask them also, what do you do?
Right.
And I meet people from all different kinds, walks of life. And that's how, and that's the niche, that's what I use to build my portfolio, to build my, you know, my relationships with people, to get people to know me. And they're like, hey, they shoot me a text, even if it has nothing to do with real estate or something. Are you coming to karaoke this Thursday, this Wednesday? Sure. What time are you going to be there? That's the relationship. And we're there, we have a drink, we talk, and then I'll get into, I'm selling a house, I'm showing a house. Or they'll say, you know, I thought about buying, but I can't afford it right now. And that's building that relationship.
And you can start telling them how to prepare, right? With your credit and...
Well, I don't know much about credit.
No, I'm just saying, you know how somebody qualifies for a house. You don't have to help them get their credit up.
Right.
But you can say to them, hey, you want to work on your credit. You want to work on this type of history, a rental history, making sure that's in order.
We have people on our team in our office that, you know, I can direct them to, and they'll help them, you know, move forward. And be prepared and be ready, you know. And while in the meantime, I'm building my relationship with them.
Because a lot of people they've never bought a house before, so they don't even know
the process.
How do I go about it.
Some people are qualified and don't even know they're qualified.
A lot of people, especially with rent today. Oh my God.
Rent is
if you can afford rent today, you can afford a house, clearly. You know what I'm saying? Clearly, you're paying like $1,900 to $2,400 in rent. You can definitely afford a house, you know?
That is so true. That is so true. That is true.
Well, how do you stay up to date with what's going on in the real estate industry? Like, are you part of some kind of, I don't know, group or something like that keep you up to date?
You know what? One thing with my brokerage, training, coaching, you know, we have information left, right, and center in our office. It's like, you cannot not know.
So they're not going to send you out unprepared.
Oh no. Oh no, they're not. You cannot not know. It's in your face. We have constant training, constant coaching, constant updates, constant everything in your face. If you're somebody who doesn't read, it's okay, because you're gonna hear everybody talking about it. Right. So you don't worry, you didn't read it, but you heard it.
Right. Okay.
You know what I mean? If you're somebody who doesn't listen, well, you're gonna see it.
Do they give you guys homework?
They give us everything. They give us every material, all the tools, all the training. We have it every day, all day. You know what I mean? You
so you're still in school, basically.
Basically, there's never a moment where you say you're bored, because there's always something new being taught. Okay. You know, right there at your fingertip, right in our office, all day, every day.
Wow. How many hours are you spending in that office?
Well, I try to go in the office first thing in the morning, so sometimes I'll be there from 8 o'clock. And I'll stay there until maybe 11, 12, depending on what is going on that day. And I can tell you, the moment you walk into the office from 8:30, there's training, there's update, there's sessions, there's coaching, there's everything. Almost every door you open, there's a coaching door. Sit in there.
The prices, is that the prices, right? What's behind door number 2?
Right. So you're up to date in the market. You don't have to say, I don't know where to go.
Right.
You just need to be there. And even if you're not there, we make it so convenient. If you can't come there, hey, pick up your phone and get on the Zoom. There's something happening. You're driving in your car, you can listen to it. It's like a podcast. It's going on and it's recorded. It sends out to you. You can dial in and listen.
Right. Do you have your own mentor, like somebody
Yes,
who's kind of
yes,
responsible
yes,
for building
yes,
you up and
yes,
preparing you.
Yes, the best of the best. Best of the best. And
What is some of the best advice your mentor
well,
has
he's
given you?
just do it.
Just do it,
Do
huh?
it.
I think Nike said that.
Oh
right?
well, my mentor. One. I think it was my second week there, and I was asking, "What do I do? Where do I go now? I mean, how do I do?" And he said, "What do you want to do?" I said, "I want to sell houses. I want to be the best of it. I want to." You know, he's like, "Well, stop everything else. Do it. That's all you do. Just do it.
Stop everything else and focus."
And focus."
Will Smith once said that. Will Smith, he's a great motivational speaker. You know what I'm saying? And he said he doesn't have a plan B. He said he got a plan A, and his plan B is refer to plan A. You know, in other words, he said he's gonna do plan A no matter what it takes. You know what I'm saying? He said you will not beat him at his plan. You know, he said if he's gonna or whatever he's doing, he's gonna die trying to do it. You know, I love those motivational speakers and speeches on YouTube, and that's what Will Smith. And if you know anything about Will Smith, he does exactly that. He doesn't play around with what he does. You know, he's like, I got plan A and I'm working my plan A. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so, like he said, just do it, and find out what else you got to do to do it.
That's
you know
it.
What I'm saying?
You get all the tools to do it, all the equipment, you have all the material. What's stopping you? Just do it.
Right. Now, let me ask you about this. I know you said you got the mentors, you got the school going on at Century 21. What about, and you got the karaoke, you telling people when you're socializing, what about social media? Have you tapped into those things?
Yes, I have tapped into those things.
Which social medias do you
well,
have?
I'm trying to be on all of them. You know, I'm on most of them. I'm getting set up in most of them and all of them, and we're my help and she's putting me all over. This is part of my social media. This is going to be part of it. This is part of the reason why I'm doing it, to reach the people that I can't karaoke with. You know what I mean? To reach those people, to let those people say, hey, you got another friend over here, Tracy. If you don't sing karaoke, that's all right. We can go play pool. I'll drink the beers if I'm not shooting the balls. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to do all of that, reach everybody anywhere. You know, because everybody anywhere needs a roof over their head. You know, and I'm here to help them get it.
Now, you're selling properties, right? Selling, not renting, right? Selling properties, okay. Now, so when you're selling a property, how do you, any kind of way, dealing with your potential buyer, build a relationship to where they don't feel like she just wants the money? Because sometimes we don't feel that way. Oh, this person's just trying to get me to buy anything. They're not building a relationship. They're not talking to me about what my needs are, about what I want. You know, when I bought my house, I had a list of things that I wanted. I wanted a fireplace. I wanted a pool. I wanted upstairs. I wanted, you know what I'm saying, garage. I wanted, and the guy was taking me everywhere. It was, because I had a lady at first, and she got sick. So they gave it to somebody else, you know. And so he was taking me everywhere. He was taking me into communities actually that I qualified for, but I didn't want to be in, if you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Right. And so how do you let people know that I'm not just trying to sell you something? I want to sell you your dream home. I care about where you are. Because, I mean, I bought my house in 94. I'm still there. When I was 29, I'm 59. That's 30 years. You see what I'm saying? So thank God this guy listened to me. And I got in the right house. I love my house.
You said it.
God gave it to me, you know.
You said it. Listen. You just said it. Thank God that guy listened to you. That's me.
Right.
I don't know you. I don't know what your needs are. I don't know what you want. The only way for me to know is to listen to you. You know, I might look at you. Me looking at you and say, oh, you look like somebody can live there, live there. No, you probably fired me the first day. How dare you judge me and look at me and say, no, ma'am.
That part.
I listen. I listen. And then part of listening is asking you, getting to know you.
I know what I care about.
Know what you care about. Know what makes you tick. Know what makes you happy. Know what makes you smile. Listening to you. So once I listen to you and you tell me, what you want.
Mhm.
Then I go find you what you want.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna come and say that I know what you want or I think I know what you want and be wasting your time,
Right.
nor mine.
Okay.
Because I don't want you to fire me saying, "Hey Tracy, you need to go because you don't know what you're doing."
Right,
You know?
right.
I listen to you. And I have a team of people that will help me to make sure that
Right.
what I bring to you, my presentation, everything that I bring to you is the best. Is the best for you.
That sounds good. That sounds good.
Mhm.
Now, let me ask you this. First of all, is there anything else that you want the people to know before we give out? I want you to give out your social media, your Facebook, any way that people can see what is she selling, what does she have. You know, people want
Right.
to check out your market and what you
Okay.
have to offer.
Well, my name is Tracy Reed, and you can find me on Facebook as Tracy Reed.
Spell that.
TRACIA
Mm-hmm.
REID.
Mm-hmm.
And you can find me on Instagram at Tracy Reed Real Estate. And also my website is Tracy Reed Real Estate or Red Clover Real Estate. Those are both on my website.
Mm-hmm.
And we're building everything, you know, we're putting everything on there. And don't be afraid to shoot me a message on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Ask me. I don't know everything.
Nobody does. Surprise, nobody does.
You know,
Okay.
there's new things every day. Maybe you can shoot me a message teaching me something.
That's good that you're open to that.
I am so open to learn. You know, teach
Yeah.
me something, show me something, tell me something, ask me something. If I don't know, I know the people who do know. And they will be happy to answer the question for me, for you.
Now, are you showing properties all over Atlanta or in the Marietta area?
I'm
North area?
specializing in the area that I'm familiar with.
Which is?
So I live over in Marietta.
Mhm.
So between Marietta, Sandy Springs, downtown Atlanta, I've been working in the Johns Creek area
Oh, okay.
for a few weeks now. So I'm getting to know more of that area, like the
Mhm.
schools and, you know, those areas over there
Mhm.
and the people. So those are the areas, but I am open to sell a house all the way in Washington, Georgia, because I've been out there a few weeks working with some of my
So you can sell
friends
anywhere
and-
in Georgia?
Yes, because I'm licensed in the state of
Georgia. Okay.
Right, I'm
Mhm.
licensed in the state of Georgia.
But right now,
Right.
you stand in the area that you're most familiar with, for the most part. But
For the
you'll go
most part.
elsewhere. If somebody
Right.
hire you to go elsewhere and sell their home, you'll do that.
I will do that. Yes.
Okay,
yes,
that
yes,
sounds
yes.
great. That sounds great. And you're doing
Yes.
condos as well.
Yes.
Do you do real estate property or?
Investment properties? What you're asking?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
But we do have.
Well, no, not investment properties, but real estate. If I wanted to
You mean
buy,
commercial?
commercial.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not a commercial agent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Just wanna know.
but we do have people who does that. You know, I can refer people in our
Okay.
office that does that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Mhm.
awesome. That's awesome. Trying to think if I have any other questions for you because this is a really great subject. What do you think? Now, this is just what you think. I don't know if they tell you this, but what do you think is going to happen with the market? Like, let's say in the next 10 years, because the market goes up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And so, what I really want to know is, do you think now is a better time to buy than in like 5 or 10 years? I mean, if somebody has to wait, they gotta wait.
Now is always a great time to buy.
Mm-hmm.
Now is always a great time to buy. I don't know the future.
Mm-hmm.
I could say I think this and I think that, and I'm not an expert in 5 years from now or to predict all of that. But what I can tell you is today's a great day to buy real estate.
I know.
It's
I think personally today is better than in 2 years because it's still going up. It has not started going down. The prices of homes have not started going down. They going up. I mean, you might have a day where they drop a little bit and go back up, but right now we're still in it going up. And so
this is the best
now
time to
is
buy.
the better time, unless you're going to wait maybe 10 years, because they say it can change drastically in 10 years, but who want to wait 10 years? You know what I'm saying? Or to drop down low, and maybe.
And it might not.
It might not, you know what I'm saying?
And then
So,
you're going to say, I should have done it 10 years ago.
I should, all that rent, because rent, man, whoo.
Yeah,
I'm
today,
telling you.
now is the best time to buy.
Mm-hmm.
Now is a great time to buy.
Have you looked at any teeny homes?
Tiny homes.
Tiny
I
homes?
have not.
People say teeny, people say tiny.
I have not looked into tiny homes. I've never had anybody ask me about tiny homes.
Okay.
But, they're pretty accessible.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's a thing now. It's a
You'll
thing
probably
now.
continue as you're learning. You'll probably, because
Yes.
it is becoming more and more popular. But I
right.
want to thank you so much. If you all don't mind, thank you so much, Tracy, for coming by. We appreciate it.
Call me maybe.
Wait, did you want to give out a phone number? You didn't give out a phone number.
Oh, my phone number is 770-733-3067. Tracia Reed.
Tracia Reed. Tracia Reed. Okay, this is awesome. All right. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please do me a favor. Please do me a favor, not just for me, really not for me, but for Tracia here. Share this video, send it to somebody, give them her information, let them know what she is doing. If you know somebody who's considering buying a house, if you want to buy a house, if you want to buy me a house, contact me. Okay, would you sell them a house for me?
I
mean,
sure
me a house
will.
for them?
I'll also take a second house.
Okay, we've taken houses over here. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. This is your girl, Iman Abraham. Thank you so much for tuning in. Y'all stay blessed. All right? Peace.